All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Disrespected Fathers podcast. And I've been away for a little bit, just trying to get things together. Obviously, I am not in my studio, and hopefully, I can get the ball rolling to get back in there because we're just freestyling right now. And I don't like that because we're ready to get back on our live stream podcasting app, which is called StreamYard. We have that, but we're kind of free balling right now. So I'm doing pre-recorded videos at the moment because the place that I'm in now doesn't have enough room to support my podcast station. So we're making do right now, and I'm praying that you guys still come out and support of it. Meanwhile, if you haven't, hit that notification button and hit the like button and the share button so you'll know whenever we go and post a new video. Uh, let's get started. Uh, so, breaking news to a lot of you fathers out there that are quite unsure if a child is yours. But this is only in the state of Ohio right now. They are close to uh, planning, well, they are close to passing a bill to where DNA testing is mandatory at birth. That's a win. That's a win. When it falls through, that's a win. And everybody, every state needs to follow suit after this because there's no reason for a child not to know who his real father is. There's no reason for a child having to go through life with, concerns. It's unfair. Now I see a lot of women already have beginning to shoot the idea down, saying they're not giving out paternity tests to the father or the father, and they're going to have to take them to court to get a paternity test. If that's the case, and this man has been paying child support, all child support benefits should be cut off. And until you pay child support, and until you get the DNA test, this man needs to be paid child support back. Especially if he's been court ordered to pay child support in the first place. This sneaky behavior is the reason why a lot of men are in trouble today. And this is the reason why men shun off being married and being a stepdad to anybody's child. Why in the world would he want to do that? Why in the world do women get upset at the fact that a man is supposed to pay you child support for a kid? Now, look, I seen a video, and I'm working on my reactions to these things. So I've been working and doing a little stuff. So if you guys know how to help me on that, let me know. But I've seen a video or a few videos where a man decided to go do a 23andMe or one of those things to find out who his ancestors are. And when he brought the baby back and he gave the results to the mother Mother's sitting on the couch, and the mother, he gives the thing to the mother, and the mother, he says to the mother, "Hey, uh, I just took a heritage test and discovered that the baby, this little girl, isn't mine." The first thing that came out of her mouth is, "Why are you taking my child to get tested?" Wait a minute. Why are you taking my child to get tested? If you were so sure that it was his child, why can't he take his child anywhere he wants to go or anywhere they want to go? Y'all are throwing me. Y'all are throwing me with this stupidity. This accountability or lack thereof is sickening. Seen another video where they had these little girls that don't have common sense. The millennial girl podcast or something stupid like that. They are saying, and this is how you know these people ain't got good sense. They are saying that, why waste my time going to get a DNA test for a child when it's already been set in stone that the baby is his? We got other things to do, like go save the world or go help people. Y'all sound dumb as hell. These people sound dumb, man. I don't know who these people's parents is, but they have failed them. They have failed them majorly. Why on earth does a man not deserve to know if he's the father of a child? And it's supposed to be just what it is with you. Pay attention, fathers. If a mother is showing you that every time you discipline a child that supposedly is yours and there's resentment there, you need to go get a DNA test. You need to go get a DNA test, because obviously she knows, if I can't chastise my son the way I want to, I can't chastise my daughter the way I want to, I'm going to get a DNA test. Because obviously there's something in her that's saying she needs to protect them from a monster. You see what I mean? Because all of a sudden you become an outsider. That doesn't make sense. So if you are a father, as long as you don't take it overboard, cool. When you're disciplining your children, don't take it overboard. But if you are in a position to where a mother is telling you, don't spank her child, don't hit her child, and you're the father and you've been watching this child throughout birth, and she's told you that it was yours, you need to go get a DNA test. And I mean immediately. These women sit up here and crush lives and don't hold themselves accountable for nothing. They sit up here and crush lives because at this point, you've been raised to think, and I'm talking to you kids, you've been raised to think that a man is your father the whole time. That's why this law is good, and I'm praying that it catches on in all states. You've been told that this man is your father this whole time. And then come to find out, your mama done lied to you. And then you get mad because this man looks at you in another way. That's the same thing with stepdads. That's why a lot of us don't like to be stepdaddies. Because once you build this relationship with children and you break up, something happens, you break up, the kids don't contact you no more. They was like, okay, I was just only dealing with you because of my mama. I was just using you because of my mama. That's why a lot of us don't like to be stepfathers. That's why a lot of us don't like to be stepfathers. So I won't be in that position myself. Uh, I think this needs to take off. I really do. I really do. I think this needs to take off immediately. So, ladies and young men, you need to start doing your own research and stop acting out of feeling when it comes to these things. Why your dad don't want to take care of you? Because it's something that your mother hasn't told him. Why your dad don't want to be bothered with you? It's something that your mother has told him, or it's a feeling he has about every time he's disciplining you. And he was a rebound for your mom. And she done slid. She never slid the party in that she was already pregnant. But just because he raised you, that doesn't make him your child. Him or her your child, that don't make him or her your child. On the other hand, if this child loves you unequivocally and wants you to be a part of their life, go ahead. But I still think it's better for everybody to know their position. I still think it's better for everybody to know who's who. With that being said, we're going to log off. And hope you enjoyed the show. And I'm praying to get in my studio very soon because this is humiliating and embarrassing. We'll see you on the next show.